Hello and welcome to this News 9 special ahead of an intriguing contest between England and Bangladesh. Well, it's intriguing because in this age where T20 formats are being played throughout the year, England and Bangladesh have never played each other in a T20 match. And to discuss this and more, I have with me Shumon, who has covered many Bangladesh matches and also England matches. Now, Shumon, talking about England, they are the world number one squad, world number one T20I team. They are full with power hitters. They have an informed spinner in Adil Rashid. Their pacers are doing great. Do you think it's a lopsided contest?
Well, one would tend to believe that this would have been a David versus Goliath match.
Right.
But on a 2020 cricket, it's just a few overs game.
Right.
Now, if Bangladesh, which probably had the momentum coming to the World Cup, not qualified but played the qualifier,
Qualifiers, right.
and then in those qualifiers they had actually pulled up their socks. So when they lost to Scotland, after that there was a momentum shift towards Bangladesh. But having lost the last match, I tend to believe this would be a match where Bangladesh would like to tend to prove themselves more than England, because
Right.
England is playing top class cricket. It's the world number one, and also the kind of batsmen they have. I would say that they are the firm favourites, but in 2020 cricket, it's just that day that matters.
Just to give a reminder viewers, about the form of the current these two teams, England and Bangladesh. England won its first match against West Indies. They decimated West Indies, the defending champions of the T20 World Cup, for just 55. Yes, just 55 is the lowest score by a test playing nation in a T20I match, and they are sitting at the top of Group 2. Bangladesh, on the other hand, they lost, as Shumon mentioned, they lost to the Scotland in the qualifiers, and then they lost to Sri Lanka in their first match. So it's kind of opposite end of the spectrum, right?
Well, absolutely, yes. Having said that, if we see person to person or the cricketer to cricketer, then there is no comparison at all.
Right.
England is head and shoulders above Bangladesh team. But having said that, Bangladesh can play tactical game. If they have to do anything right against this match, then against England, then they have to play very tactically. If they cannot play to the strength of England, so that is very important.
So we are currently going to discuss the key players of both
Yes.
the teams. England, well, obviously in the last match it was their bowlers, Adil Rashid, who took 4 wickets for 2 runs, and then they have a person named Jason Roy. He was brilliant. He has a strike rate of close to 150. As you said, person to person, they are unmatchable, right? The
Absolutely,
England
Jason
team.
Roy is probably one of the biggest hitters in world cricket, be it 2020 or ODIs. So Jason Roy would be key for England, and the only thing that England might face is the complacency, because if they are playing against Bangladesh,
Right.
they might tend to think that it will be an easy cakewalk.
Right,
but that's not
right.
going to happen, because they have Bangladesh has Shakib Ul Hasan, the slow left arm spinner. He can pose a lot of trouble to the likes of Jason Roy. So that will be very important.
Like they not only have Jason Roy, they have Josh Butler, they have Johnny Bairstow, they have Moeen Ali, Owen Morgan, Liam Livingstone. It's endless, right?
They bat very deep.
Very deep, and all of them are power hitters, right?
All of them are power hitters.
attack,
They are
yeah.
also innings builder as well.
Right.
It's not about the slam bang batting. It's also about playing to the situation. England batsmen.
In fact, they have David Malan also, who is the number one
world batsman in the 2020 cricket, and
Right.
also he has been a phenomena in one-day cricket as well. So, talking about person to person, well, we have already discussed that there is no match, but England, I believe that Bangladesh will have to play very tactically. They do not have to give room for the England batsmen to chance their arms, because bowl to a tight line.
Right.
And as Shubhayan, our reporter in UAE,
Right.
he had mentioned that if Bangladesh test blood first, then they can be the dark horse.
Dark horse, right?
So that is very important.
But
So,
it's
yeah.
not only about England's batters, right? It's about England's bowlers too. They have a phenomenal fast bowling lineup: Tymal Mills, Chris Wokes, and they have Adil Rashid. That leg spinner. He was brilliant. 4 wickets for 2 runs in a T20I match.
Well, that happens once in a while. You cannot just replicate that kind of bowling again.
Right.
But having said that, yes, their bowling armory is too good and they need to replicate their action, because England, if they are through to this match, I think their semi-final place is almost sealed.
Almost yeah.
On the contrary, if Bangladesh loses this match, its hope is very slim. So this is a very crucial match for both the teams, more so for Bangladesh.
Right. I mean, talking about Bangladesh's key players, I mean, the nucleus of the team is Shakib Al Hasan and Mushfiqur Rahim. Shakib, as we all know, he is a phenomenal all-rounder. I mean, he has been the bedrock of Bangladesh defense, right? And Mushfiqur Rahim, of course, we know what he can do with the bat. He scored a half century. And there was another young man who scored a half century, Mohammad Naeem. Right.
Well, a lot of youngsters in,
right.
in Bangladesh team, and also experience. Talking about Shakib Al Hasan, probably the #1 all-rounder in the world as far as 2020 is concerned. He is also the leading wicket taker in the history of 2020 cricket. So his bowling acumen is always there, and he's a big match player.
Right.
When the team is cornered, he comes up with this one lifetime innings.
Right.
So this could be with the bat, this could be with the ball. So Shakib Al Hasan will be key factor for Bangladesh team. England will have to be wary with
and a word on Mohammad Naeem, maybe, because he's young, he scored 250s already in the T20 World Cup, and after Bangladesh were defeated by Scotland in the qualifiers, they just managed to qualify for the main round, but Mohammad Naeem has been one of the positive stories.
Naeem has been a phenomenon. Not only that, the batting style he has a free flow batting.
Right.
Unlike many of the Bangladesh players who take time to adjust, this one batsman doesn't take any time. He just goes through the line of the ball and hits those shots all over the park. So that is one strength. England should be eyeing to scalp that wicket very quickly. Then half the job done.
Right, and it's not only about Mohammad Naeem, right? I mean, they have Liton Das, they have Shakib Al Hasan, as you mentioned. Mushfiqur Rahim, he has been a phenomenon. He has been consistent too, right?
He's been consistent and the most experienced player in the entire lineup, along with Shakib Al Hasan. So Mushfiqur Rahim, but he's one batsman who anchors the inning very well. So if there is early wickets, then all will fall down to him. But
right.
if there is when the big hitting comes, probably he's not the sort of batsman who believes in that much of big hitting.
Right.
So it will be very interesting.
He absorbs more of an accumulator, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
So at which position he bats and whether Bangladesh gets to a quick start or not, that will be key. We might be having the toss update now, and
we are minutes away from the toss. Minutes away, and Shakib, Mushfiqur, of course. But they have. What's important according to me is the support that these two guys get from the other guys, like from guys like Afif Hussain, Mahmudullah. Mahmudullah, of course, is the captain. Yeah. But Bangladesh will be without Saifuddin, Mohammad Saifuddin, their fast bowler who played in the match against Sri Lanka. He is out with a back injury, and maybe Taskin Ahmed will take his place. We'll know shortly. We are just minutes away from the toss. But Bangladesh, you have covered so many of their World Cup matches also. We always expect, we expect so much about Bangladesh. They have been primed to do well so far. But
Bangladesh are the giant killers. In 2015,
but when will they become
India.
giants?
And this is one of the giants. Yes, of course. So Bangladesh has this habit of springing surprise.
Right.
So I would like to believe that the captain himself, a big match winner, a big hitting batsman. So the captain also has to pull up his socks and play that innings of his lifetime if he has to do well against England, because England is in top form, overwhelming favourites.
Right.
But Bangladesh, if they have to do it, their key players Shakib Al Hasan, Mahmudullah, Naeem, everyone have to do their best to get this match.
So news from the middle is that Bangladesh have won the toss and have decided to bat first, right?
Bat first.
So they are playing in Abu Dhabi today. So I think their main name would be the likes of Liton Das and Mohammad Naeem.
So is Taskin playing?
We'll get to know. We'll get to know soon. The playing 11 is not yet out. They have just won the toss.
They have just okay. Now importantly, when Bangladesh needs to bat first, then they have to look to the scoreboard as to if the first 5 or 6 overs will be the power play will be very crucial, because
but facing the likes of England, Tymal Mills, Chris Vokes. Chris Jordan also. One of the two of the fastest bowlers in T20 cricket. tackling them would
So
be
that
quite
will
a
be the
task.
key. So in power play, how much run they score, they should be eyeing something above 40 to 50 runs.
Right.
If
In the
that
power play?
In the power play,
Do you think they should be that
Because-
aggressive because
they have to be, because there is no. This is a do or die battle, because I do not think
and they have
accumulating.
they are in a strong
Because
group, right?
unless and until you score that 170, 180 runs, this batting lineup of England is just going to completely take you apart, because your score should be in the region of 170, 180.
Right. So now we are going to discuss the key battles also, because we have mentioned like how tackling the England pacers will be key. So there are several important matchups that will decide the contest, right? And one among them is Shakib versus Jos Buttler.
Well, Shakib, the kind of bowler he is, he's a very intelligent, cunning bowler. He knows as to the foot movement of every batsman. So that is one thing, he studies every batsman very well. So there it will be a tussle between the two very experienced players. In this, I think that England might be having an edge, because they have the momentum, they have the players, and Shakib.
And they are confident, right?
Yes,
I mean,
they're
they are the
confident.
50 over world champions.
They're
world
also the
number one.
overwhelming favourites for this time.
Right,
Yeah.
right, definitely. And Shakib, he has that experience, right? I mean, he is one of those players. He played regularly in the IPL for KKR. He did well. He played in UAE and did well. So Bangladesh will be counting a lot on him, right?
Shakib is their best player, probably of all time, because his record speaks for itself. No Bangladeshi player has the record of like in all forms, Test cricket, ODIs, and 2020 as well. So Shakib will be key. Can he do it? Can he be a match winner? That is the big question. Can he get those 2 or 3 wickets, crucial 2 or 3 wickets? So that is very important. Yes.
And you talked about Bangladesh targeting 40 to 50 runs in the power play. For that, I think Mohammad Naeem
Yes.
will have to fire against the likes of Chris Fox, which is our next matchup.
Well, he has nothing to lose, because you are already cornered. So
Right.
here, when you have nothing to lose, then I think that he will be aggressive. We will see Naeem's aggression more in this match, because he would like to prove himself that he has the form and he has to take the score forward. Because if you don't score runs at a brisk pace in the first 6 overs, then it will be the next batsman. Like Mushfiqur Rahim,
Right.
are basically accumulators. So that will be one of the key.
Right, but today in place of Mohammad Saifuddin, they are playing Shoriful Islam today, not Taskin
Not
Ahmed.
Taskin, okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean that's a surprising pick, because Taskin has the experience. He
Yes,
has
yes.
been
That's a
a
surprise
long-serving
package.
player,
Yeah.
right? Shoriful Islam, and on to our next matchup. If we can have the slide, please. But it's quite interesting that Bangladesh has not gone with experience in such a crucial match, because they are in a group of death, right? I mean, practically, I mean, they have South
it's
Africa.
very surprising that Tashkent is not there. Tashkent has bowled well in the past, and also has been a key player when it comes to fast bowling. He bowls at a brisk pace of around 140, 135, 140,
So
which is very crucial in a condition in UAE.
Right.
So you have seen that whoever is bowling above 135, 40
Right.
is is proving very important for the team. Yeah.
And talking about experience, they have a guy called Mushfiqur Rahim, as you mentioned. He is one of those players who absorbs the pressure, and he has to tackle in the middle overs the leg spinner Adil Rashid.
Well, that is I think that will be the key, the most important highlight of the match. How Mushfiqur Rahim tackles Adil Rashid, because there
And also, I think Moeen Ali,
there-
because Moeen Ali was one of the most economical bowlers for CSK in UAE. These two spinners, 8 overs of these two spinners,
Yeah.
might be the differentiator if they survive the initial barrage from the England fast bowlers.
But
right?
I would tend to believe that the kind of bowling attack England has, I think they would be eyeing to restrict Bangladesh between 130 to 140. Bangladesh, on the other hand, should be trying to score anything in the region of 160, 170. But what happens, we have to see, because it all depends on the day, as I mentioned always. That
Right.
It's 2020 cricket. 1 or 2 overs here and there, the match goes to anybody's side.
So I'll just read out the playing 11 for our viewers. England, it's Jason Roy, Jos Buttler, David Malan, Johnny Bairstow, Owen Morgan, their captain, Lam Livingstone, Moeen Ali, Chris Fox, Chris Jordan, Adil Rashid, Taimel Mills, power-packed lineup, right?
Power-packed lineup.
And Bangladesh, Mohammad Naim, Liton Das, they are the openers. Shakib Al Hasan, Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah, Afif Hossain, Nurul Hassan, he is their wicketkeeper. Mahdi Hassan, Shariful Islam, who is playing in place of Mohammad Shaifuddin, Mustafizur Rahman, and Nasoom Ahmed. So I am going to put you in a spot. Who are the favorites? And
Well,
by what margin? That's the crucial part.
Well, of course, England are the favorites.
But
I
can
would say-
Bangladesh spring a surprise?
I would say 7-3.
7-3.
7-3, 70 to England and 30 to
And if
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh
but
are
yes.
to upset England, who will be that one man?
Shakib Al Hasan.
Shakib Al Hasan?
It has to be Shakib Al Hasan.
Right. You heard that from Shumon, that Shakib has to play a key part if Bangladesh are to upset England, right? The world
Absolutely.
champions, 50-over world champions, the world #1 T20I bowler, T20I team. So that's it for now. Do join us mid-innings. We'll discuss Bangladesh's batting, whether it will be Bangladesh's batters or England bowlers yet again will come up trumps. Thank you so much.
Thank you.